Okay, now I would like to explain about mesh modeling. There are several modes in Blender that related to mesh modeling. For now, we will be focusing on object mode and edit mode. Object mode is the mode that we can find all objects type: mesh or geometry object, camera, lamps, text, and etc. Okay. Edit mode is the mode to edit an object. In this case, I'll be specific to geometry object. By pressing tab in 3D view, we can toggle between object mode and edit mode. In edit mode of this cube, we can see some of the components of this cube like vertex, edge, and faces. Shortcut to access this component is Ctrl tab in edit mode. So these three components is important for the geometry object. When in edit mode, we specifically working with that object. So actually we can really select other object like camera or point lamp here. We need to change to object mode if we want to select other object. And there are some tools that often used in the process of mesh modeling. First is extrude. Extrude is used to extruding the component, whether it is vertices, edges, or face. For example, I want to extrude this vertex here. So I can simply select the vertex and press E to extrude, or we can also use extrude button that located in the tool shelf. And we can also extrude a face just by selecting the face, then press E. And we can also continue by pressing X, Y, or Z on keyboard to snap it to the axis. And actually this extrude has at least two different types, which is extrude region and extrude individual. For extrude region, if we select two faces together and press E, the result would make the face extrude as if they are one pieces together. While extrude individual is different because it will extrude the face as if like they separate face, like this. We can also press Alt E to access the extrude options. The second is loop cut. By pressing Ctrl R, we can choose what area that need to be cut in order to add some segments to the geometry. Then just click and grab to the direction that we want. When in this loop cut command, we can scroll the wheel mouse to add some segments. And the third is insert, where we can add other face inside the face. By pressing I, we can access this insert tool. We can also press F6 to view the parameters. The fourth is proportional editing, that useful for giving influence to other objects while we transforming. I will talk about the disable options, enable, and connected. For instance, if I select some faces in edit mode with proportional editing disabled, when we grab the faces, we can see the result is really bad. But when we use enable options and grab the faces again, we can see the result is smooth out the entire object. We can increase the circle area by scrolling the wheel mouse. And now if we have two different meshes in one object, just for your info, we can duplicate the meshes by selecting all and press Shift D to duplicate. While in enable options with two different meshes, the meshes will get the influence as long as they are in the circle area, just like this. This is why the connected option comes in handy. We can grab the object component without need to worry about other meshes that not connected. The fifth is shading type. This is simply by pressing smooth and flat to change how the object looks. The sixth is modifier. This modifier will let us working by non-destructive workflow actually. There are several modifiers that often used, like subdivision surface, mirror, boolean, and solidify. Subdivision surface is meant to be giving the object more geometry and smooth it out. while mirror will let us duplicate anything that we modify in other side. Solidify is also useful for adding thickness to the object. And Boolean is useful for cutting or combining our objects. And it depends on the Boolean operations. Okay, so now, after this, we will be practicing to make a rocket in the next video. So, see you in the next video.